Welcome back. I just thought I'd share a picture from a walk from today. I love it when there's like holes in trees. But also, I've been having some really interesting dreams the last couple of days or weeks. And I think I've said before, like, I have nowhere near as many dreams as I did years ago, where I could wake up and have like 6 a night, which I'm kind of glad of because sometimes I don't have the energy to even write them down. But I also do like it when I, remember them. But they've been pretty wild, like, I'm not quite sure what they mean. In one of them, my auntie and uncle, who are in their 70s, had a child, but it was a toddler, like about, 18 months old, running around. A little boy that I thought was really cute. I haven't mentioned it to them because it's impossible for them to have another child, but I think my uncle Ray would leave the country anyway. In another one of the dreams, I was having an argument, or actually a physical fight, with someone that I used to argue with at school. It was this girl called Anna. And she came from a very Christian family, by which I mean somebody goes to church every Sunday but then doesn't necessarily behave in what I would say would be a compassionate way, including like she'd absorbed beliefs from her parents that like anybody who was gay, it was the worst possible thing that could ever happen and you were going to go to hell. So me being me, I used to try and pick holes in her thought process. And she was very clever, so we'd have a lot of back and forths, which obviously I enjoyed. Anyway, in the dream, she kicked me first, so I was allowed to fight back. But that was all mushed up with a friend of mine that I hadn't seen for ages. Her son decided he wanted to come and live with me for some reason. There was another one, which is way more random, where I woke up with a guy I didn't even know in my bed. He had tattoos, and somehow there ended up being like a hole in the wall. And then later on, I'm talking to the same guy. He's asking me or recruiting me to read the news, like I'm a journalist or something. And then in another one, I'm at some sort of like fair. Everybody's having fun and partying and eating lots of stuff. But there's this sort of like tree that's also made up of women that are also tree swings. I look back at the tree and it's turned into a dragon. And then I look back and then it's a woman. And she's asking me to like loosen her chains. But I'm like, sorry, I don't think I'm allowed to. So that's all completely wild. Probably something to do with all these weird paintings I've been doing, hey? Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.